uploaded on a Monday, but I'm N60 Sean, and we are going to be mopping up some YouTube tea in this contest as the beef between Faze Banks and TFue is going to be settled in a solid steel cage. Right, so you're not familiar with the backstory of TFue and the Faze clan. I give this tea 4 Kermits because it's completely ridiculous. Essentially, Faze Banks tied down TFue to a ironclad contract, which TFue, after signing, then read the small print of and was like, yo, you boys are taking me to the cleaners, with massive percentages of TFue's earnings going into the pockets of the Faze clan. TFue wanted out of his contract, and this is going to be settled in a steel cage because the cage is symbolic, right, of the contract. TFue's trapped in a cage of contractual law with Faze Banks representing the Faze clan, and if TFue wants to escape the contract, then he needs to escape the steel cage. Why am I not booking all YouTube drama? That is, if this was in the WWE, that is how it would be settled. So TFue, if he wants to escape the contract, needs to escape the cage. But if Faze Banks wants to keep TFue tied down and get his hands on all of that piping hot TFue Fortnite cash, then Faze Banks needs to beat him, essentially. Wrestling novices, you win the steel cage match by the pin or submission or by escaping the steel cage, as Faze Banks takes the advantage early on here with a suplex to TFue. TFue sporting the kind of like the Fortnite skin thing you see in his thumbnails. You can see, like, I'm not a massive Fortnite gamer, so I'm not like massively up to date with TFue's content. I know that he's a good Fortnite player, hence why he's been signed up by the Faze clan. That's a big super kick knocking Faze Banks down to the ground. And I'm sure TFue is a tremendous guy, not much of a tremendous businessman by the sound of things, but he could be a good, lovely guy, but he's just being cleaned out by Faze Banks, who is now going to the top to try and escape the cage himself. But TFue catches Faze Banks in the pass and drops him with a sort of got him on his shoulder slam for the wrestling technical term. That's a big elbow from TFue deep into the heart of Faze Banks. Faze Banks, who I think we've only seen once or twice before on the channel, I think teaming with Rice Scum back in the day against, I think it was against Team 10, I seem to remember. And TFue hits the canvas hard. Faze Banks getting TFue to his feet, and he's got to do a front face lock here, maybe going for a suplex. Well, he's got TFue dangling on a jackhammer, shades of Jacksepticeye. And look at this, TFue back up to his feet straight away and fires in. You can tell that TFue wants out of this contract more than anything, because he's prepared to go through the lengthy legal process to do so, and is also charging himself up and firing back at Faze Banks. Kick to the spine of Faze. Guys, if you are still here, if you're still watching this video, do smash that like button. If you're enjoying the N60T, probably one of the most nonsensical ridiculous. Oh wait, hang on, once again, Faze Banks. Banks going for the bank statement here. Banks with the bank statement. He has got TFue locked up once again. But TFue now reverses it. Shoulder speed, 1, 2. Faze Banks can't believe that TFue managed to reverse his signature submission move. Nice up by TFue. TFue went for another super kick but gets caught. Faze Banks now, sidewalk slam, dropping TFue on a very solid area of the ring towards the edges, and now Faze Banks thinks that's enough. Faze Banks thinks that is enough to keep TFue down long enough for him to climb out of the cage, and obviously not wanting to wreck those nice fancy trainers that he might have gone for a Rice Gum sponsored loot box. He tries to get a foot grip onto that chain link. A little bit too slow. TFue managed to, TFue's been kicked off the side of the cage. Faze Banks is just about to escape. I think maybe he's getting a little bit of cold feet here, maybe a little bit of afraid of heights, as TFue now climbing back up to the top of the cage. And I think he's got Faze Banks this time. If he gets kicked off again, then no, Faze climbing back into the ring to try and stop this beating from TFue. Now these guys just, and Faze Banks takes the steel and falls down to the ring, giving TFue the advantage in this contest. Can TFue now take advantage and escape the cage, thus escaping from his contract with the Faze clan? And TFue's climbing over the side. Get up there quicker, Faze Banks. Faze Banks now scooching across. Oh no, that's not good news for TFue. And now both of these guys in no man's land. Both Faze Banks and TFue in unprecedented territory in this steel cage contest. Oh, and TFue hits the mat. And what is Faze Banks going here? You got the match won. Faze Banks looking to send a message and drops 15 feet with a big splash onto TFue. Yeah, that's got to be TFue. I would have gone for the cover there personally. That is why at this stage I'm behind the microphone and not inside that steel cage. Looking for another jackhammer. But TFue now, I think he's got to be just running on pure adrenaline, desperation. Hurricane Rana from TFue, who's got to be reeling from that steel cage drop. And yeah, see, he's all at sea here. These guys are swinging and a missing. It's getting to the desperation point of the contest here. And as TFue gets brought to his feet, fireman's carry situation. And Faze Banks with a rolling senton to TFue. TFue is in a lot of trouble, and now this has got personal, and this has turned from a wrestling match into a fist fight, as Faze Banks now is just unleashing with right hands and just wants TFue to get to his feet so he can deliver some more punishment. Went for the right, missed. TFue now with a right to his own. Both of these guys starting to tire, and a nice uppercut catching Faze Banks plumb on the side of the chin. Running elbow drop from TFue. And now TFue giving Faze Banks a taste of those soup bones deep into the jaw of Faze Banks. And now I think the anger, the emotion is coming to a head of TFue as he is just stomping a mud hole in Faze Banks. Faze Banks helpless here. TFue dragging him to the centre of the ring. And more stomping. Sure, why not? Let's do some more stomping. And here we go. Curtain call time. Shades of Dustin Rhodes, who had one of the matches of the year at AEW, by the way. Go and check those guys out. And may land these punches. TFue with this there. Oh, he just slapped him. Just slapped Faze Banks like he owed him money, when really the irony is the opposite is probably true, based on people's accounts and also contractual law, which entitles Faze Banks to 80% of essentially TFue's existence. And another running dropkick low, but could that all come to a head if TFue can escape the cage? You can tell that he wants Faze Banks to be put down here. Drops him on his head. Is that enough? Is that enough for TFue to climb the cage? Asai Moonsault. Surely enough at this stage. No. He wants to inflict more punishment. Nice little drop soul. And now he's going up top. Could be looking for a signature here. I think he is. TFue, 630 splash. And he's gone for the cover here. 1, 2. Oh, and Faze Banks just kicking out of the 630. But TFue looking at Faze Banks, and I think he knows that he doesn't need to pin him because TFue can just escape the cage. He's hit his signature maneuver. Faze Banks isn't moving. TFue trying to get some purchase on that side of the cage. Faze Banks still isn't moving here. TFue now, he's all the way up to the top of the cage, and Faze Banks hasn't even got to his feet yet. TFue now, and now just as Faze Banks starting to rise, but I think it's too late. But Faze Banks crawling to the other side of the cage, as TFue still struggling to get down from the top. Come on, mate. And Faze Banks is calling for the door. If Faze Banks can get out of the door before TFue's feet can hit the floor, then Faze Banks wins the match. He's found another loophole. TFue's not read the small print of the steel cage match, but TFue's on the other side of the cage. But is he going to be down in time? And Faze Banks escapes through the door, and Faze Banks wins the steel cage match in the debut edition of N60T. Insane scenes. Guys, if you enjoyed this hot nonsense, smash that like button. I'm just a journalist. I don't care about who wins this beef. Just do more stuff like this, and I can make more matches of it, is all I ask of the YouTube world. If you're gonna have your squabbles, let me capitalize on it. That's my stance. I'm an N60 Sean. I'll see you guys next time. Smash like, hit subscribe. See you later, bye.